And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Division rivals do battle. Next. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
Here's Buster Posey now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Nope.
2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 10 home runs, and 31 RBIs. 1-0 count, here it is.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastrzemski is a guy we need to key in on. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. A ball and no strikes. The numbers on the year, 272. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Flores is off at first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Next up is Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right
So
fielder,
the next to bat will be Mookie Betts.
Betts. Now
the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Gaussman has thrown a little over 110 innings so far with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Now here's the pitch.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 0-2 once more.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Duggar, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A man at third with one away. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. All tied at 1-1. Tyro Estrada digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tyro Estrada.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Jason Vossler. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Kurt Casale is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
So here is Kevin Gausman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
1 strike to count.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Here now is Will Smith, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now the pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, a dozen home runs, and 33 driven in. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Austin Barnes.
Base is empty, 2 away, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. This is popped up. Barnes over to his right. One down.
The batter, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he fouls this one off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Yastrzemski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bellinger gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Walker Buehler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next, it'll be Max Muncy, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Duggar is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the National League this year, according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Up next, Thairo Estrada, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
0-1, no play.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Fastball 2. Count is 2-1.
Count even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in is Jason Vossler. Now the pitch.
Ball, back outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
First baseman.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Kurt Casale will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Two and one now to Mookie.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. Now here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson on his horse, and that'll get down for a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger takes his lead at third with one away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout
Now
changes the
batting,
whole
catcher.
complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kevin Gausman. And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Posey stands at second with two gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the dirt here. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Giants leave one. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Zach Littell, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So here's Austin Barnes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next to stand in is Chris Taylor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Steven Duggar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop,
Tyro Estrada will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Up high. 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jason Vosler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A pause and the 0-2. This pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Matt Beatty is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next up is Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
Jose Alvarez comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Cody Bellinger will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Garrett Clevenger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So in now for San Francisco, Kurt Casale. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Popped up. Turner has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Alvarez.
Donovan Solano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and 21 driven in. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Tyler Rogers gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Now the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 13 for him on the year, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The batter, the shortstop.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped him up. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zach McKinstry is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mike Yastrzemski will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now at the plate here is Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Gigante's answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 3. Harleen Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now to the plate, Zach McKinstry, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 5-3 LA. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Jason Vosler.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jason Vosler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman,
Now into the box, Kurt Casale. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Lamont Wade will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Casale is off at first with 2 away. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Walker Buehler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.